not just the National Construction Authority. It's a collective responsibility for the city county, the city planning department, and the National Construction Authority, who are mandated to ensure that residential buildings are safe. And since last year, when the city listed over 200 buildings for demolition, we've seen all the people involved, from the National Construction Authority, from the City Council, Inspectorate Department, and the city planning, they have remained mum. So every time there is a disaster, that is when, as a Kenyan culture, we go back now to remember, here, something had been said, this building had been declared unsafe, this building had been marked for demolition. So I think all the stakeholders, all the bodies concerned are failing Kenyans as a whole. First of all, corruption is to blame, because we have landlords or investors who have vested interest, who want to go through shortcuts. Now, in this country, going for a shortcut, it means that you are going to try give out kickbacks, so that you can avoid this process. You can avoid the process of inspection. You can avoid the process of getting proper approvals. So you'll find that most of the engineers are not even qualified. Secondly, the materials that are being used are substandard. So when you combine unqualified engineer with a substandard material, it equals to disaster. That's why most of the buildings you see, especially in our slums, you go to Eastlands, go to Mathare, go to where, you will find a lot of buildings. They cannot even hold up to 4 floors, because if you go beyond 4 floors, then that is a disaster in waiting. I think the county government can move in seriously and, first of all, eliminate the cartels and ensure that before a house is built, let's say in Nairobi, that it needs direct approval from the person in charge at City Hall, and then this person should be accountable. He should be able to tabulate data that these are the houses that have been approved in this area. They have proper title deeds. They have proper licensing for development, so that in case of anything, if a disaster occurs, we can easily try to trace that who approved this building, who was the engineer, who are the fundis that were in charge, so that it becomes easy in tracing this. And then the National Construction Authority can come in and try to develop policies. I know there are a lot of written documents. So if the stakeholders can seriously implement all the policies that have been put in place, and then Nairobi is going to be a safe place to reside in. Yeah.